right in. Good afternoon to you and welcome to our Richardson and Wrench auction today. We're here on behalf of Richardson and Wrench, Marrickville, Richardson and Wrench, Hurlston Park, your long-standing local agencies. Of course, our selling agent Richard Perry, Andrew Knox at the front, Principal Aris Dendrinos, the doyen of property in this district, Peter Dendrinos, and I'm Peter Baldwin, the Chief Auctioneer of the Richardson and Wrench Group. We're very privileged to offer this residence to you today. It's the first time this home comes to the public auction market in 60 years, and it's very much been an heirloom residence that comes to the marketplace today. The classic Federation residence, the long admired property, and so many people have taken the opportunity to view the home for the very first time. Admittedly, some have been back about 5 times, but certainly it's been a real wondrous sort of submission of the marketplace. Comes under the vendor's contract, the Property Stock and Business Agents Act. Our terms: we're subject to reserve price. The highest bidder will be the purchaser. In the event of a disputed bid, the auctioneer is the sole arbitrator. The decision of the auctioneer is final. The auctioneer can refuse any bid he feels is not in the vendor's best interest. The right to bid on behalf of the vendor is reserved and specified as one bid, and a bidder is deemed to be the principal bidder unless prior to the auction an authority is handed to us allowing a person to bid for it on behalf of another. At the fall of the hammer, we need 10% deposit of the purchase price to be paid by the successful bidder. Bidders, of course, need to be registered to bid. We can only accept bids from those who've registered to bid. We need the bids to come in before the gavel falls, as we don't accept late bids, so we can't. But we recommend you be in the bidding for this property. You give it your very best shot. Don't let it be another 60 years before the opportunity comes up again. We are at 17 Tamar Street in Marrickville, on the corner of School Parade. Thornton's Lawyers Act for the vendors, lot 26, the deposited patent 6459. It's the most endearing and indomitable triple-fronted corner freestanding Federation residence. It has this glorious return front veranda with the tessellated tiles and the signature barley twists, and of course the lovely LED lights or the coloured glass, the stained glass as a deep appointment to the property. There's that massive garage you see to the rear of the property, which is with the slate roof, and of course the walk-through cellar or storage area. And there's lovely there's a massive garden space just off to the rear of the property, as you saw. There's some very authentic period features to this home: the stained glass, the LED lights, the slate roof, the finials, the tessellated tiles, the soaring ceilings that you see in the interiors, the blinds, the fixed wall coverings, the light fittings, the stove. Settlement is 84 days, so it's a generous settlement. You get 12-week settlement here. That's very much to the advantage of the buyer. Our local authorities in the west, we have title, drainage, a copy of the deposited plan, all annexed to the contract. Here is a home that stands in what was very much a prestigious estate of the day, and a very exclusive estate, I might add, and it was known as the Priddle Estate. And the Priddle Estate had its origins around 1912. It occupied just a select band of properties that took in School Parade, Livingston Road and Albemarle. And effectively, and of course this pocket here in Tamar, very exclusive early 1900s estate. And this property forms what many would have probably said one of the manor houses of the estate, and one of the keynote properties when it would have come to the marketplace, probably sold by Richardson and Wrench in its day. This residence is replete with so many of those typical Federation features, but the position is laudable. Ask anyone in Dulwich Hill, Hurlston Park or Marrickville, and they'll say to you that Tamar and School are some of the most popular streets if ever a property comes up to the market. Tamar would be one of the most tightly held streets in the whole constituency. So when something comes up in the street, you pounce, and you pounce decisively. That's what we want you to do today. The home, of course, has a substantial room, great sense of space, the 4 principal bedrooms of accommodation. They're very large rooms. Lots of history in the residence. It's a piece of history up in itself. The long shotgun hallway that you see with the soaring ceilings, the original kitchen. Clearly, it's a home where you can exploit the authentic period features of the home. You could, of course, capture the eligibility of the residents to conduct a major renovation or restoration of the home. Lest, of course, it comes up with this beautiful parcel of land, and of course, with the size, the deportment that it has to the street, it's a 1 in a million opportunity. I am the auctioneer today, submitting the best value property in Sydney, going to public auction. I will be now looking for your very best bids, and we want you to own it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll call on you to start the bidding. What sort of offer do we hear? Who's got something in mind? When something like this comes on, give it your very best shot. We call on ideas people. We call on people who've got a good sympathetic touch to the property, and testament to the quality of life enjoyed in the home is that it's been held by one family for 60 years. You start your opening bid. What's it to be? Step right up and make that call. Lots and lots of people through the home during the open for inspections. You're primed and you're willing. Love to hear what you've got to say. What sort of suggestion have you got in mind? Toss something into the mix. Maybe you want to be bigger and stronger and braver than everyone else and hit me with what, 1.7 or thereabouts as an opening bid? Might just be my opinion to see the bidding start. We'll soon see what you've got to give. Don't dilly-dally on this one. Let's see the start. 1.7. Would you be keen and willing to start the bidding there? Anyone who wants to fashion a residence to their immaculate tastes and their strong tastes, what a template we have here. What a canvas we have for you to really show your skills in renovating Federation. 1.7, somewhere around there, could be at that sort of level. 1.650, would you give me that straight up? Knock out all of the competitors. Are we going to see that as a start? Is the feeling somewhere around there? I mean, we'd imagine it to be 1.650. Peter? 165. Thank you very much, sir. That's the way to do it. 1,650,000. Thank you, Josh. As a buyer's agent, and I bid $1,650,000 to start the bidding. 1,650 the bid. Now the bid is 1,650,000. The bidding starts now. The green light came on. 1,650,000 bid. The bid is 1,650,000. Every suburb has a home that people wander past and admire. This is one of them. 1,650,000. Who's got 1.7 million to advance? 165 bid. Now the bid is 1,650,000. I strike that as the opening bid. Join in, ladies and gentlemen, and make your offers known. I bid 1,650,000. Who has a passion and skill for renovation. 1,650 the bid. Now the bid is 1,650,000. Such a laudable opportunity. One bold bid it was. If you're in $10,000 or $20,000 bids, join me. Make sure your hands high in the air. 165 the bid. Now the bid is 1,650,000. And the obvious point is, it is packed with potential, this home. $1,650,000 bid for it now in one bold bid. Lamplighter's opening call. 1,650,000. Are we bidding at the back? Once. $1,650,000 bid. Calling out to everyone. Twice. Well, today will we see the early bird catch the worm. 1,650,000. It's not a sit back and wait proposition, ladies and gentlemen. Things are going to move very swiftly upon my instruction, which I'm about to get. So do the thinking now, ladies and gentlemen. Think about your strategy of ownership. $1,650,000 bid. So, Aris, I might call for your instruction if I may. Andrew. That's right. Okay, thank you very much. Well, rewards come to those who bid. All I say to you, ladies and gentlemen, do not keep your bidding interest a secret. I present the opportunity to you on a public auction, on a transparent public auction. Don't form any view that you're any chance on this property post-auction. Please don't form that view. No rights inferred to anyone, but I'm the top bidder here. At the point of negotiation, we'll take the gentleman inside right away. $1,650,000 bid. Your best strategy. Just see the bidding. 1,655. 1,655,000. He took the short road there. 1,655,000. 1,655 bid. The bid is 1,655,000. Sneaks over to the left-hand side. Maybe a more lofty and ambitious bid of 1.7 to advance. 1,655 bid. The bid of 1,655,000. What do we hear from there? I call it the left-hand side. See, the gentleman's in high vis. He's ready to get going. 1,655,000. 1,655 bid. He's dressed for the occasion to start. 1,655 bid. The bid is 1,655,000, and I'm calling your next offer. What a smashing home this is. 1,655,000, that highly decorative Federation home. 1,655,000, as they say, the great Australian dream. 1,655 bid in the heart of the Priddle estate. Bids there to the left. What do you think? What would you like to advise? Nothing yet. Okay, thank you, but politely put. $1,655,000 we hold. One the bid, no one a bid, no one a bid, no. $1,655,000 the offer called to the left. Now, obviously, the vendors are attentive to the offers as they come in. $1,655,000 was heard, but we do implore you to bid. It must be public, not private. $1,655,000. And we advance. to 30. Okay, 1685. And the bid is 1,685,000. In a beautiful Northern English brogue there, the bid is 1685. $1,685,000 bid for it now, and the gentleman to my right-hand side. 1685 I hear is the bid. Now's the thinking time, parties. I'm bid at $1,685,000 now. At a real home of might and stealth, this one, and the bid is $1,685,000 bid. It's my right-hand side. One bid now, one a bid now, one a bid now, $1,685,000 bid for it now. Plenty of planning has gone in to bring yourselves to the auction. I want you to think of the size of the land, the potential that exists. Remember too that ultra spacious, oversized garage that the property has, $1,685,000. The undercroft area of the home, $1,685,000. The capacious rooms that the property has in typical Grand Federation style. And the bid is $1,685,000. Remembering the soaring ceilings, 1685. $1,685,000. 1690 bid. 169 of the bid. Now the bid is 1,690. Holding out to the left-hand side of the bid is 169. And the bid is $1,690,000 bid for it now. In advance of our gentleman over here to the right-hand side, the opening bid up. Left-hand side is my bid at a bid of $1,690,000 bid. So at $1,690,000. What? $1,690,000 bid. We believe the home to be 103 years of age. This property, the bid of $1,690,000 bid. One of the earlier homes of the estate. 1,690. Best bids if we can. Around the bend and from 1.7 onward, $1,690,000 we call. Got to look for you to advance maybe to 1.7 or higher. There's a 1.750 bid or whatever it's to be. Give us a nice show-stopping bid, a bid of $1,690,000. Not at this stage of it, but I will get instruction because this gentleman holds the top bid at 1,690. Which we're not. Not as yet. No. If we get instructions, I'll dispose that to you straight away, so we know exactly where you go. 1,690,000. So everyone will know where it sits. I understand it, Aris is having a chat to, and Richard a chat to the vendors now. And do we have any instruction? It's going to be Somerset versus the north of England here with Richard in control. A bit of 1,690,000. One bid now, one a bid now, one a bid now, 1,690,000. Now there are any amount of others who've registered to bid but not fired a bullet yet. $1,690,000 we hold. Millions of memories with the home. 1,710. Thank you very, very much indeed, Josh. Thanks. So it is 1,710,000. 1,710 of the bid now. We've rounded the bend with another 20,000 AUD. 1,710 on bid now. The bid is 1,710,000. But the astute parties to the left-hand side can regroup now. Think of their next position. One bid now. One a bid now. One a bid now. $1,710,000 bid, and the bid is 1.71. Is it at a gracious home to view from the street? The bid is 1,710,000 on this corner position. 1,710 the bid now. Gentlemen's callers to my right-hand side. If you need a moment, just tell me. Peter. Just bear with me a moment. Just bear with me a moment, ladies and gentlemen. 1,710. Okay. My bid's to the right-hand side. The bid is 1,710,000. Please hear my words, everyone. Please hear my words effectively and astutely and so forth. After 60 years, property is on the market. We sold at the fall of the hammer. $1,710,000 is the bid. And if this property isn't the stuff of dreams, if this property isn't the stuff of people who love Marrickville, who really get Dulwich Hill, who want to be in the absolute premium belt of the suburb, and to have this amount of potential and robust nature of a home, we're on the market, we are selling. Have you ever seen anything more authentic in the marketplace? Something else, this property. So make sure you strain every sinew if you're going to be in the bidding, and the bid is $1,710,000. Interest rates remain lower than when man walked on the moon, so the opportunity is now to come in, and the bid is $1,710,000 now. So we're going to be selling. 1,710 the bid now, the bid is $1,710,000. If I've not caught your eye yet, make sure you get my eye with your raised hand. How about it, sir? Can we advance? We are on the market selling. You've been a good bidder in the auction. The bid is $1,710,000, and I call on anyone else who could bid further. Right. The stuff of dreams, this. 1,710 bid, the bid is $1,710,000. I bid one. Bidding?
Two more here.
Big build up for $2,000, Andrew Knox. $1,712,000. 1,712 bid now, the bid is $1,712,000. They've produced the Burnborough finish over there to the left hand side. 1,712 we're bid. I bid $1,712,000. What do we make now? What do we fashion as the next offer? 1,712, because we're bidding for ownership of this home, and the bid is $1,712,000. Bid for your pride, $1,712,000. Bid for it now. 1,712 bid, the bid is $1,712,000. We get 3 calls. I bid $1,712,000. Bid, the bid of $1,715,000. 1,715. $1,715,000 were bid. We need you again, Andrew. $1,715,000 as I look for parties over to the left-hand side. Bidding. 1,715 is nearest me. $1,715,000, and your parties are out, Andrew. The bid is $1,715,000. I'm looking out for you, sir. Can we advance? 1,715 bid. The bid is $1,715,000. Bid for it now. Go the extra mile for this one. $1,715,000 is the offer. It is so close. Bidding, sir. $1,715,000 for the Gentile Corner residence. Once. $1,715,000 bid.
173.
1,730? Thanks, madam. Bid $1,730,000. 1,730 bid. The bid is $1,730,000. Madam does to Stephen Bradbury and circles the field, and the bid is $1,730,000. 1,730 nearest me. I'm bid at $1,730,000. Bid for it now. Everyone's bid with their head. You've got to bid with your hearts now. The bid is $1,730,000. $1.73 million bid. I bid $1,730,000. Bid for it now. 173 we're called. It's against all parties off to the left. It's against Josh, our opening bidder here to the right-hand side. 4 parties have been in the bidding, and your chances to buy the home at the fall of the hammer. 1.73 million bid. The bid is $1,730,000. Can we advance? $1,730,000. Once. Stacks on the mill, everyone. $1,730,000. Twice. 40. 1,740 bid. 174 we bid now. The bid is $1,740,000. Taken to the right. Time afforded to everyone. $1,740,000 bid. The bid is $1,740,000. Called the right-hand side. I bid $1,740,000 bid just in advance of Madam here, and the bid is $1,740,000. Against both parties to the left. Anyone else contemplating a bid? 174 bid. The bid is $1,740,000. Can we advance the bid? 60. 1,760. And another $20,000 gets in, and the bid is 1.76. 1,760 on bid. The bid of $1,760,000. Bidders nearest me. One bid now, one a bid now, one a bid now. $1,760,000. Callers to the front. $1,760,000 bid. Once. $1,760,000 bid. Twice. Now, is there anyone else here today with a higher figure in mind before the gavel falls? What are we thinking over here? Eyes on the prize, everyone. $1,760,000. Third call. 70. 1770 bid, and the bid is one, and thank you. 1770 bid. Thanks, Josh. The bid is $1,770,000 now. People will be getting Josh's card after this auction. 1770 bid. 1770 the bid now. The bid is $1,770,000. Calls to the right. Against the huddle of all of the bidders. Now remember, you have to complete the contract with 10% deposit and settle in that time. 1770 the bid. The bid is $1,770,000 now. Right hand side. $1,770,000 bid. Once. Just in advance of Madam to the front. $1,770,000. Twice. 1775 is Madam's bid. And the bid is $1,775,000. 17, and thank you for the offer. The bid is $1,775,000 bid nearest me. 80 or 1.8?
I'm Jewish.
You made the comment. 1780? Shalom. 1780 bid? Shalom, thank you. 1780 bid. 1780 bid. 1.78 bid. The bid is $1,780,000. So he moved up by $5,000 too, and the bid is $1,780,000 now.
1781.
1,781. So the cheeky $1,000 bid comes in now. 1,781. 1,781. 1,781,000. You're allowed to dream in big amounts too. The bid is 1,781. 1,781 bid. The bid is 1,781,000. 1,781 bid. The bid is $1,781,000 now. $1,781,000 with a great stamp of family about this home. Once, twice. How are we getting on? $1,781,000. After 60 years, $1,000 splits the bidders. How are we getting on there, Andrew? It's a yes or no? Just make sure you have the eye of the auctioneer. 1 million bidding. 1,700,000. How are we getting on here, Josh? 1,781,000 bidding. 1,782,000. 1,782 we're bid. The bid is 1,782,000. 1,782 we're called. Thank you. 1,782 back there with Andrew Knox, and the bid is $1,782,000 now. One bid now, one a bid now, one a bid now, 1,782,000. It's with the huddle of bidders over to the left. Find the extra for this. 1,782 we're bid. The bid is 1,782,000. So through the calls we go, with the bidders $1,000 apart. $1,782,000. 1.8 million bid, and the bid is $1,800,000 now. 1.8 were offered now. The bid is $1,800,000 to spread the field. One bid now, one a bid now, one a bid now, $1,800,000 now. If you don't succeed the first, try again. The bid is 1.8 with Madam. Against the parties there, Andrew. $1.8 million even. The bid is $1,800,000. Callers nearest me. Can we contend again? Madam is the bidder. $1,800,000 bid. Against the left, against the front, against Josh on the right. The offer. $1,800,000 bid. Once. Just let us know, Andrew. $1,800,000 twice. Bid is $1,800,000.
We in, Andrew? Andrew?
Third call.
Last chance.
We're out here. $1,800,000 called. Madam's bid here to the front. The bid is 1.8 million now. We've come this far. I'm duty bound to run the auction to its fullest conclusion. Okay. 1.8. Okay. In fairness to Madam and Sir here, the bid of 1.8. 1,800,000. 1.8 bid. The bid is $1,800,000 now. That everyone here today will see that fair and reasonable time was given to every bidder, because it's a once in a lifetime buy. $1,800,000, 3 calls. Once. And we're out. Just to find that. Twice. How do we get on? 1,800,000. Close as you want it to be if you can advance. Third. An extra 5,000. 1805. 1,805. What? And time afforded to Madam and Sir here. 1805 bid. The bidders $1,805,000 now. 1 in a million home. $1,805,000. 1810. Not the most enthusiastic bid we've heard all year, but 1810's in front. 1810 we're bid. The bidders $1,810,000. How do we advance? One bid now, one a bid now, one a bid now, 1,810,000, and I hold Madam's call. The bidders $1,810,000 now, and here for sale. 1,810,000. The bid is $1,810,000 once. $1,810,000 bid. Twice. Anyone else here today with a higher figure in mind before the gavel falls? $1,810,000. Third. 1820. Thank you. 1820 now. 1.82 million to the back. And the bidders 1,820,000. Got you there in the cap, sir. The bidders 182. 1.82 million bid. And time afforded to the front. $1,820,000. It is brand new bidding. $1,820,000 offered. Go through the calls. 1.82 million bid. The bidders $1,820,000 now standing on the sidewalk. $1,820,000 the money. Through the calls. First time asking. $1,820,000. Twice. 822 is Madam and the bidders 1822. And sir, your advance is 24. Why not? He said 1,824. 1824 bid, thank you. Lucky 88. 1824 bid, the bidders $1,824,000 now. One bid now, one a bid now, one a bid now, 1,824,000. 1824 offered, the bidders 1,824. First time. But it's important we see your best and your highest bids. 1,824,000. Twice. 1825. 1825 is 1,000 more. The bidders 1,825. Closest me the bid. 1825. $1,000 apart now, everyone. 5 bidders in the hunt. One bid now, one a bid now, 1,825,000. 30. Thank you. 1.83. 1,830,000 was offered. The bid of $1,830,000 now. Caught $1,830,000 is the bid in behind. I have $1,830,000 on the table now as I call for the advance. The offer of $1,830,000. First time. 1835. With Madam now. 1835 bid. 1835 in advance of the parties at the back. I hold $1,835,000 as the bidders. I solicit further offers. 1835 now, the bidders $1,835,000. Around the garden I go once more. Bid nearest me. 1835. We're out then, sir, it seems. Not yet. Give you time to advance. 3 courtesy calls we offer. I say the bid again. $1,835,000 on Madam's call nearest me. Once. $1,835,000. Twice. Big deep breath taken at the back. $1,835,000 bid. Josh. We're up. Third. Final call. 36. 1836 was bid. 38. 1838, and the bid is $1,838,000 now. Got $1,838,000 is the offer. The bid is $1,838,000. $1,838,000 bidden on Madam's Call nearest me. The bid is 1838. I have $1,838,000 on the table. Once. $1,838,000. Twice. Who else remains? Do we give it one more try? $1,838,000. Third. Shake of the head, it seems. Final call. Left. Centre. Right. Are we out? 39. 1,839. Time afforded to the front. No, when you love something, someone else does too. I know I'm here for the vendors after 60 years. Gravity bucks. I know. He's got to go to a Bucks night, this fella.
No, I've been.
Oh, you've been? Right. Well, you've done a good job for being at a Bucks party. 1,839. 1839 bid. 42. 1842 was a better rounded bid, and the bid is 1,842. 1842 is Madam. 1,842. Q in the rack, maybe. 1,842 we're bid. The bid is $1,842,000 now. We promised our vendors, like Richardson & Wrench does, to do the very, very best we could, and that's what we want to do to any vendor we have. $1,842,000 bid. Thank you then, sir. $1,842,000 bids to the front. Once. $1,842,000. Twice. $1,842,000 will buy this residence if there's no further bid. Third. Last call. And final. Left. Centre. Right. Done and sold. Raj, Madam and Sir here. Congratulations to you. Well done. Family home goes to a family. It's very, very lovely. Congratulations. Thanks very much. Thank you, Josh, very much. Thank you, all the underbidders. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have Duntroon Street at Hurlston Park going to public auction at 4 p.m. Make sure you come along.